Breaking news, we just received a report from Politico that claims that the Trump campaign has been hacked by Iranian officials and they may have obtained sensitive information, but I want to stress, these reports are coming from Politico and the Trump campaign itself. We don't know the validity of the claims, we don't know if they were 100% true, but I want to report on all of the context and lay the groundwork responsibly. So, first of all, this tweet reads, the Trump campaign was hacked. Apparently, some hackers in Iran have taken credit for it. Along with the emails were links to training videos for the Project 2025, which have now been hosted on YouTube. And they seem like private videos that say, Project 2025, private training video, navigating policy making. Project 2025, private training video, left-wing code words and language. And we have gotten sneak peeks of these training videos before, and they've had people like Stephen Miller, like Caroline Leavitt, all of these people that work on Trump's campaign, and it seems like we just got more. But I want to stress that somebody named Mark Jacob said, there's no reason to believe the Trump campaign when it says its internal communications were hacked by foreign sources. Team Trump lies every day. You have to wonder whether a damaging leak has occurred and they want to discredit an upcoming news story. Now that is a valid theory. I don't want to undermine it. It is true that Team Trump lies every day. They lie multiple times every day, but I still want to report this Politico article as is because they do seem to corroborate some of their claims that they've gotten emails from a foreign source. This one reads, not many people know this, but Politico was sold to an Uber right-wing billionaire who has previously asked his executives to pray for a Trump win. The hackers definitely picked a friendly publication to send their hacked information to, which is another good point. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is the Trump campaign lying about this? Are they faking it? I think officials might have tried to breach the Trump campaign, and now the Trump campaign is completely trying to play victim and capitalize on it. That seems to be the most likely case. Former President Donald Trump's campaign said Saturday that some of its internal communications had been hacked. The acknowledgement came after Politico began receiving emails from an anonymous account with documents from inside Trump's operation. The campaign blamed, quote, foreign sources hostile to the United States, citing a Microsoft report on Friday that Iranian hackers sent a spear phishing email in June to a high-ranking official on a presidential campaign. Jesus, so Donald Trump's campaign staffers, somebody high up in his campaign, actually put their information, their username and password, into a phishing email, a fake email, and people with this much power should not be this stupid. Microsoft did not identify the campaign targeted by the email and declined to comment on Saturday, but Microsoft did 100% confirm that a campaign has been hacked, and it doesn't seem like it's the Harris campaign, so it does seem like the Trump campaign may have been hacked. And again, they're trying to capitalize on it, of course. Politico has not independently verified the identity of the hacker or their motivation, but Politico has received emails from the hacker, and a Trump campaign spokesperson, Stephen Chung, declined to say if they had further information substantiating the campaign's suggestion that it was targeted by Iran. Quote, these documents were obtained illegally from foreign sources hostile to the United States, intended to interfere with the 2024 election and sow chaos through our democratic process, Chung said. I want to reiterate, we don't know if it was Iran for sure. The only source that has reported that it's Iran that hacked them was the Trump campaign. So if the Trump campaign was hacked, we don't know if it was Iran for sure. Chung declined to say whether the comment had been in contact with Microsoft or law enforcement about the breach, saying it would not discuss those conversations. On July 22nd, Politico began receiving emails from an anonymous account over the course of the past few weeks. The person, who used an AOL email account and identified themselves only as Robert, relayed what appeared to be internal communications from a senior Trump campaign official. The campaign had apparently done on Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, which was dated February 23rd, that is a while back, was included in the document, so this seems legit. The documents are authentic, according to two people familiar with them and granted anonymity to describe internal communications. One of the people described the dossier as a preliminary version of Vance's vetting file. The research dossier was a 271-page document based on publicly available information about Vance's past record and statements, with some, such as his past criticisms of Trump, identified in the document as potential vulnerabilities, to say the least. I wonder if they found the numerous clips of him talking about women in a derogatory manner, or him putting down childless cat ladies as sociopathic people. The person also sent part of a research document about Florida Senator Marco Rubio, who was also a finalist for the VP nomination. I think Rubio would have been a much better pick. Even though he has criticized Trump in the past, he has since come home, and also he could appeal to Hispanic Americans, Latino Americans, because he can speak Spanish. The person said they had a variety of documents from Trump's legal and court documents to internal campaign discussions. And it's kind of wild to me that Trump has been vetting people like JD Vance since February. Meanwhile, VP Harris had to make her choice in 2 or 3 weeks. The person said they had a variety of documents about legal and court documents. Asked how they obtained the documents, the person responded, quote, "I suggest you don't be curious where I got them from. Any answer to this question will compromise me and also legally restricts you from publishing them. The scope of the information obtained by the hacker is unclear. What does he have? What does he know?" But it does represent a major security breach for Trump's campaign. Honestly, it seems like one of Donald Trump's senior officials is a dumbass who falls for phishing emails. By the way, if you guys ever see somebody in my comments saying, "Hit me up on Telegram," that is not me. That is a hacker. If you guys ever get an email from Facebook or Instagram and they want you to put your password in, be careful, because people phish, they hack you, and they ask for your email. Last month, reports emerged of the U.S. intelligence community receiving increasing evidence suggesting Iran was working on plots to kill Trump in retaliation for his decision to order the assassination of Iranian military officer Qasem Soleimani in 2020. Now, a lot of people are doubting this. A lot of people are saying the intelligence community wants people to feel bad for Trump, but I will say U.S. intelligence is usually quite right. When it came to a terrorist attack in Russia, we were warning Vladimir Putin days, weeks before it happened. Vladimir Putin ignored us. It ended up happening. When Vladimir Putin was about to go into Ukraine, a lot of people were saying, no, it's not going to happen. Republicans were trying to say Russia's not going to invade Ukraine. U.S. intelligence was correct. It did invade Ukraine. So I don't think U.S. intelligence is lying. They tend to be pretty accurate, especially when they come out publicly with information like that. There is no indication that the shooter who targeted Trump at a rally last month was connected to the plot. I want to reiterate, there is no indication about that whatsoever. In a statement on Saturday, Chung pointed to those reports saying, quote, "The Iranians know that President Trump will stop their reign of terror just like he did in his first 4 years at the White House." Okay, that is just totally capitalizing on the situation. That is disgusting. That is not why they are targeting him. Iranian government officials could not immediately be reached for comment. In 2016, top Democratic Party officials were hacked ahead of the presidential election. The breach resulted in the leak of embarrassing emails documenting the inner workings of the party and former Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's campaign. National security officials later blamed Russia for orchestrating the hacking effort. This did happen, absolutely. Many of those emails were later disseminated to WikiLeaks, a website that publishes leaked documents, and were published in the run-up to Election Day with an eye toward embarrassing Clinton's political operation. In 2017, the Justice Department launched an investigation into Russian interference in the election and what role Trump associates played in the hacking effort. Special counsel Robert Mueller ultimately concluded he lacked sufficient evidence to seek criminal charges against Trump or his campaign. Again, he lacked evidence to seek criminal charges. However, he described a Trump campaign that encouraged the hack and was eager to capitalize on the materials. As I've been saying throughout this entire video, they capitalize on everything that happens to them. If you enjoyed this video, all that I ask is that you hit that like button, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of this beautiful community. Have a great rest of the day yourself, and peace out.